Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Some members of parliament from the South Rift came out very strongly today to warn Raila Odinga against attacking the government. And they told Raila Odinga that if he continues attacking Kenya Kwanza, then it's jeopardizing his chances of winning the African Union Commission's chair. And they were making those remarks in reference to Raila's remarks yesterday, where he supported one man, 1 shillings, 1 vote. And also today, Raila Odinga warned that the Finance Bill 2024 will hurt Kenyans. These members of parliament from the KALENJIN Rift Valley, they are not happy with those remarks Raila made today and yesterday. So they are warning Raila Odinga to stop attacking Kenya Kwanza government. Before we listen to these MPs, let's have a look at the story as captured by Citizen TV Kenya. South Rift MPs warn Raila. Leaders want Raila to stop ODM leaders from attacking government. Cheruyot, restrain opposition leaders from attacking the government. Leaders say attacks will jeopardize Raila's AU job campaigns. And now let's have a look at some of the reactions from Kenyans over that. Do these MPs own AU? Nonsense. Dennis Jacob, did Honorable Raila Odinga ask the support? These people think they are clever because Ruto coming from Kalenjin. Dogo Charlie, if you compare Cheruyot and Mackenzie, there is no difference. Both are cult leaders. Jackson Rika, AU election is not the Chebukati thing where we have ghost polling stations everywhere. Hiyo support yenu kaeni naye. Shadrach Zekaria, Kenya Kwisha government is like kicks of a dying horse. It's hurting Kenyans, especially the poor. Very heartless and kind and uncouth. Dixon Onyango, it's not a must AU. Ben Kelvin Lekesike, anyamaze tufe. Sam Jaka Mwena, a flock of idiots. Gichohi, tell them to respect Enigma. Hussein Wamalwa, we don't want the AU things for Baba. Better Baba at home to deal with Zakayon. Those are some of the reactions from Kenyans as a result of these Rift Valley members of parliament who are now warning Raila Odinga against attacking the government. And from the look of things, these members don't want the opposition to do their oversight role. Listen to the members of parliament before we continue.
Kwa sasa ile kiti unatafuta ni kiti ya AU. Hawa watu wa Kenya hawapigi kura kwa hiyo kiti ya AU. Hii mambo ya kujirudisha kwa siasa ya vitu ndogo ndogo kama hiyo niliona ukiongelea jana ndio itafanya mpaka hata hii kiti ya AU ipotee kama hii kiti ya rais tena. Wewe kuwa muungwana, nyamaza kabisa.
And we are supporting you for the AU position. And therefore you need the prayers of all the people of this country. And for that purpose, you shouldn't come down and talk against the people of Kenya, the president of Kenya.
Right now, as we are talking, the entire campaign machinery for you to be the AU chairman is being done, planned, and executed by the government. It is extremely unfair, unjust, and selfish for you to go further and work with some elements in government to sabotage the presidency of William Samoei Ruto.
Let's put all that into perspective. Those MPs complaining, I'm very sure they are just as ignorant as I am on what kind of a deal Raila had with Ruto that made Ruto's government support him for AU. Raila is a seasoned politician, and when you see him attacking Ruto's government, he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows the kind of a deal he agreed between him and Ruto. Because that deal, in my honest opinion, it's only Raila Odinga and Ruto who knows what they agreed on that made Ruto support him, knowing fully well he was the opposition leader. And I don't think Ruto is new to Raila Odinga. Ruto knows Raila Odinga very well, and he knows that even with supporting Raila Odinga, Raila will still talk against his government. But Ruto went ahead and supported Raila Odinga, and is still supporting Raila Odinga for that position. So there is something Ruto knows that these members of parliament, barking like dogs, don't know. Ruto has looked at the bigger picture, and I don't think William Ruto has got any issue with Raila Odinga attacking his government. Ruto's main concern is 2027. If he can successfully remove Raila Odinga from the 2027 presidential race, Ruto does not care what Raila is saying or doing in 2024. That's one thing these members of parliament might not know. Ruto's main concern is not what Raila Odinga says today. He's looking at 2027. Raila winning that seat of AUC, chances are very high that that seat can prove too lucrative for Raila Odinga to resign and to come back to Kenya to contest for the presidency. I think that's what Ruto has looked into. And that's something these members of parliament are completely ignorant about. So they are just backing, but they don't know what Ruto knows. That's what I can say as to the reason why Ruto is silent as Raila Odinga attacks his government. And also, if you look at it from a different angle, Raila is the opposition leader and is just doing his work as the opposition leader. He has not yet been elected as the African Union Commission's chair. He is still Raila Odinga, the Kenya's opposition leader. He has not been elected as the AUC. So these Kenya Kwanza members of parliament, they are clearly mixing issues here. If Raila Odinga had won that seat, then actually they could have been justified in telling Raila Odinga to keep quiet. But as it is right now, Raila Odinga is still the opposition leader and is just doing his work as the opposition leader. He's putting the government in check. So I'm seeing those sentiments by those members of parliament as politically naive sentiments that do not hold any water. And then again, it goes on to confirm that Kenya Kwanza leaders might not be very genuine in their support for Raila Odinga. They are supporting Raila Odinga for the AUC in order to blackmail him. That's what I'm seeing here. So they want to kill the opposition because they are supporting Raila Odinga for the AUC. That's also something I'm seeing coming out very, very clearly. But the Raila Odinga I know is a Raila Odinga who will not keep quiet, in my honest opinion. So if I'm told they're supporting Raila Odinga for him to keep quiet, then they have completely missed the point. Raila Odinga will still talk against the government's excesses. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any other person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. And for those supporting us here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. Any person who may also want to support us, that's my number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.